Hi, this is Will with My Spiritual Clarity, and this video is about when you feel unsafe or you get caught up worried what others might think when you post online. So, fear of judgment, fear of attack, feeling unsafe. I find this comes up constantly for healers, coaches, therapists, anyone who's emotionally sensitive, energetically sensitive, like myself. This comes up in a big way, especially if you haven't come out of the closet yet spiritually, or if you haven't launched your business yet, or even if you did both of those things years ago, but you're wanting to step out in a bigger, more bold way to really express yourself and be seen online, this is a natural fear that comes up. So feeling unsafe and being worried what others might think is a natural thing. I think one of the worst things you can do is to try to not care what others think. I frankly think that's bullshit. I think it's impossible. We are social creatures that we thrive on connection with others. It doesn't mean we have to place too much importance on what they think. But two of my favorite mentors, Brene Brown and Brendon Bouchard, both talk about this, how it's ridiculous to try to pretend or say that you don't care what others think. If you truly don't care what others think, you're a sociopath. Um, and I don't mean that glibly. I actually mean when people are studied, if they truly don't care what other people think, that's a completely different arena of psychology. So we care, and that's okay. But we don't want to be hampered by it or completely held back because you have a message to share. You have a gift to give. You have work to do. You have wonderful clients to attract and to work with. So what do we do? Well, this is my process. And this goes back to the first pillar of the 8 pillars of the imposter complex. So the second one was overwhelm. Taking a step back is procrastination. So when we procrastinate, I don't think it's because if the common mythos is, you don't believe in yourself enough. You need more confidence. That's bullshit. uh, you just need to know what to say, and then you'll be fine. And I'll cover that in a later video because this is more important. What we're going to talk about now, getting this clearing the energy and the limiting beliefs around this is far more important. And by the way, the limiting beliefs are not, the belief that you care too much what others think. No, we're never going to. I don't think we'll ever clear that because that would be silly. We're going to get into what it actually is, and this also goes into my point of view about the law of attraction. I love law of attraction. And I was just sharing about this on a podcast. I love The Secret. I love all the teachers, not all the teachers, many of the teachers that talk about it. But one thing that they're missing is this. It's too general. For example, if you attract haters when you post on social media, so you post and you get some negative feedback, negative comments, people that don't like it, people that attack you either emotionally or just verbally, and so law of attraction would say, oh, you created that, you wanted that, or you must feel you deserve to be treated poorly. I think those are all very dangerous places to go. I don't think that's true or valid. What I actually think is this: you have a specific limiting belief that seems like that where it seems like you must feel you deserve that, but it's not that at all. So that's what we're getting into right now. So procrastination, I find, anytime that you're procrastinating in your business, 99% of the time is this: it's a specific fear of a specific judgment from usually a specific person. It's not usually, sometimes it is, but it's not usually, oh, I'm afraid what people will think, or oh, I'm afraid what society will think, or I'm afraid what even my family will think. It's usually, my mom is going to say this, my brother is going to say this, my minister or pastor is going to say this. It's usually that specific. So think for yourself right now, the last post that you really wanted to make, or if there's a post on your heart that you do really want to make but haven't made yet. And if that takes a minute, just pause the video right now, the magic of video, pause and just bring that to mind. Okay, and we're back. And I want you to think about, okay, if I post this, who specifically is going to say what specifically? And I do this process with my clients live all the time. It is just as I do it consistently with the same clients over and over again because we're often blind to this. And that's why we need to do this process to be free and clear. So if I think about for myself, when I first started posting about God and my unique theology around God, it was very confronting. I didn't know who was going to see it and I didn't know who was going to say what. But when I started to realize that I had some specific people I was afraid of, early days it was my wife. I was afraid of what my wife might think because we have different beliefs. And then after that, it was, I'm afraid what my mom might say. And then after that, it was, what if certain clients who are actually Christian, read my posts and see that I do pray with Jesus, but I don't identify as Christian, and then they don't want to work with me anymore because they don't feel it's aligned. It was specific people. They weren't general things. So once I identified those, then I could identify the belief and clear that belief. Now, it doesn't mean that you're never going to have negative comments. I still get negative comments, but it means that when they come, you are so much better prepared. It's not the same feeling. It's not the same energetic impact. If you have some people that say negative things or don't agree with you, it's okay. It's not okay. It still doesn't feel comfortable. It's not cozy, warm, and fuzzy. And it's not that you don't care what they think, but it's not like your world is crumbling. So think of that post that you want to make or did make, and think of what specific judgment from what specific person are you trying to avoid? And then try this clearing. All a lot of energy. All the ways you are organizing your life and reality around avoiding that judgment. Would you be willing to destroy that at the point of creation? Whew. Okay. Let me know how this goes. I hope it's helpful. The next video is about when my clients come to me and say, I find I usually just don't know what to say when it comes to online stuff. Where do I even start? So as I mentioned, we will get to that, but it's actually much more important to address these first 3 videos and then get into the what to say, because what to say is not nearly as important as the deeper fears, beliefs around the judgments, the criticisms, the attack, or when you feel you need to help everybody. All of that is far more impactful. So I'll see you in the next video. My name is Will, and this is Will with My Spiritual Clarity. Bye-bye for now.